It's like the third time I've been referred to as Rain Man on this podcast.
Sorry, Dylan, makes you feel any better. I won't use DoorDash because of Terminator 2.
Hunter, why are you sweating so hard?
Hunter, dude, what's going on?
Man, I'm just feeling stuck. Like, stuck and static. Is it me now?
Yeah. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Static of Stuck.
After all the shit we gave Hunter last week about
the yo-yo. It's kind of like a just a defense mechanism.
I wanted to bring back the yo-yo just for you this week.
Hey, dude.
The yo.
Let's go, baby.
There we go.
Yo,
Shout
what
out.
up, dude?
You're supposed to keep holding on.
Call back.
Anyways, you're here with all... That was a callback. If you're a real fan, you saw it.
Yeah, you know. You know what's
It
up.
was a shitty episode. Fuck. I hate sober us.
Here we are again. Sober.
Yeah.
as
We're
a kite.
sober again,
I feel a lot better,
That's
though.
why I'm leaving at 3:40.
It's
It's not
40
good.
minutes.
I've set up this whole elaborate story of a birthday party. I'm not. I just hate you guys.
Yeah, this birthday sounds really unenjoyable for you. It doesn't sound like you want to go.
Yeah, don't try and trap us on here. What are you fucking...
Try to get this out.
Gabby, I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
excited for this birthday party.
Titles it.
Clip it, lap right there.
Well, all right, guys, I do want to dive right in here. I want to say, all right, we got the Super Bowl is tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We've all seen the
Today.
stuff. Yeah, essentially.
When you'll be listening to this.
But my big thing is, you guys know, man, I'm not a huge sports guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not.
not a sports guy at all.
But I do want to say, it made me thinking about it. Do y'all have a favorite halftime show? Y'all got one you can remember at all?
I don't
Definitely.
know.
JT was great.
JT and with
that one when they
Prince,
did-
Prince was phenomenal.
Prince,
Oh,
yeah.
Prince slaughtered
Yeah,
it,
I mean,
bro.
the
I
Purple
loved
Rain thing.
I loved
yeah.
Bruno.
Have
I
they
thought Bruno was phenomenal.
Yeah.
have they had multiple people? Like, has it always been someone different? Have they had people come back?
Yeah. For
Yeah?
sure. I'm pretty sure Maroon 5 has done it like 4 times.
Yeah,
They've
but
performed
they've
at
always
every
been a-
halftime of anything.
They've always been a
everything.
guest appearance, though. Has anybody hosted, like, been the main act more than once? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Did
Let's
Prince not
see.
do it multiple times?
Maybe.
I feel like Prince might have.
He may have done an
And has
earlier
Bruno
one.
Mars not done it?
He was
more than once?
He was the main act once, and he was a guest.
Okay.
He was a guest with.
I really like the what was the one where they had the rap, like the something anniversary of rap? They had,
Oh,
like,
dude.
Kendrick
That was last
and
year.
Dude, that was-
Jay-Z.
they had
Oh, yeah.
50 Cent,
that was last
Eminem.
year. Yeah.
They had casually.
Was that
Anderson
last
Paak
year?
just playing
No, that
drums.
No, that wasn't last year.
Don't
I
talk
thought that was
about
like-
it. Don't talk about it.
Right.
The-
That
that
was-
was the Bengals Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I
Man,
don't remember the Falcons
fuck
Super Bowl.
the Kansas
halftime
City
either.
Chiefs, bro.
The weekend one was pretty badass, though, where he's going through and through. But here's my thing.
Yeah, the weekend was. Yeah.
I'm not.
last year was Rihanna. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Rihanna
that's right.
killed it.
That's
Bro,
right.
Rihanna killed it.
And
Yeah.
then 2 years or 3 years. No, it was the year before the Bengals and Rams was the Shakira and J-Lo.
Oh, damn.
That one was
That
all right.
was phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah,
what do
well,
you mean?
I liked
Entertainment value, that's
Okay, well, I'll say
top,
this.
top of the
It's not
line.
my, it's
How
not
do
my
y'all?
music, you know?
How do y'all?
It's not about the music.
Yeah, you guys like
Well,
them
now
for
it's that's what I was
It's
about
a
to say.
show, yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So
I have more respect for
when
women.
when do you guys think
The irony of that statement.
it's slowly turned into just now? It's like you said, it's less about the music and more of a show.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
always wanted, like for instance, I don't.
It's
want
always
R&B.
been that though. It's always been that. Like even if you go back and look at Prince's, like the intros and everything, like
Yeah.
it's all cinematic.
Because you know
It's
the
all-
music too.
Yeah,
you
and
already know it.
they know they have to have an aspect that is for the TV crowd as
Yeah.
well, and
Yeah.
so that's where the intros come in, and like he's talking about with the Weeknd going through all the mirrors. Like, sure they could see that on the screen in the like at the Super Bowl, but they
Yeah.
can't see him. Like,
Yeah, right.
if he's
Well,
in-
and aren't the people in the bottom? Aren't they actors? I'm pretty sure, or like
I mean,
maybe
like
some of them.
performers or
some
something.
of them are some of them are dance. Some of them are
Look like you're
professional
having fucking fun.
professional dancers and stuff.
They're like
Yeah,
those people in
but, like,
sitcoms that tell you when to laugh.
Yeah.
Arms this way now. Arms this way.
Well, they have now we got a live DJ for it. Apparently it's Tiesto, but I saw on there that Tiesto actually just dropped out, and it's going to be Cascade.
Who the fuck are either of those
Yeah.
people?
They're DJs.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, you know how Warren does the live, shout out to Warren, he does the live
Oh,
UK
you mean
football
like
games.
during the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be
Okay.
mixing and stuff, but I know it's still going to be White Stripes. You know what I mean? The
Oh yeah, it's still gonna be all the stadium hits.
yeah, like the go through which.
We hear Seven Nation Army plenty of times.
Oh
yeah, exactly.
No,
It's still
when I was
gonna-
in marching band, like they didn't play this, or like we would play the pep band song or Seven Nation Army, and then they would play it over the big sky. It's like this song, why is it that good? Like
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
it's
that good, though.
I mean,
Now,
it is pretty good.
it is
song.
pretty
yeah.
good. It
Is the Waka song just a UK thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was everywhere.
Grove Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love some Waka.
Oh, dude.
It's not only a UK thing. There's a couple other schools that use it, but yeah, they play it every time at the end of the third quarter. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Every time
It's
I've
just like
went to a Waka show, I felt so safe because it is the most. There is no black people at a Waka show. Not that I feel danger around, but I'm saying like there is.
yeah, the way you said
Yeah,
that.
I phrased
Way
that
to
bad.
set it up.
The way you said that.
Terrible setup there. I love black people. I love people from everywhere.
You're just making it
People-
worse.
yeah,
You're
except,
making it worse. You're making it worse.
Except Canada.
People that say that are
know there's
usually
black people in
racist.
Canada.
No, dude, you're denim. No, you can't be racist. That's too classy of a suit.
Exactly, bro.
Hunter's just jealous. Hunter saw that picture of Drake this week, and now that's why he's got out against Canadians.
Oh yeah, what? There was some Drake leak, right?
yeah.
Somebody sent it.
Have
to
you
me. I
heard
didn't watch
Have you
it,
heard the
though.
rumors about this?
No, not at all.
So the rumors are earlier this week it was announced that oh god, what's her name from the podcast? Bobby Altoff or whatever.
Yeah.
It was announced that her and her husband are getting a divorce.
Oh.
And so then of course all the conspiracies come back to that Drake
Yeah.
episode that was deleted and everything. And
She's still doing
so the rumor is that
But she's bad at it.
the rumor is though that
so hot.
Bobby's husband found that picture of Drake on her phone and
Oh
leaked
God.
it. Like people are taking these conspiracies to another level.
yeah, it's
I
like-
respect the commitment, honestly.
Drake pokes fun at leaked X-rated video gone viral.
Yeah.
I would watch that video.
The leak or Drake watching it?
I'd watch just Drake. I don't know, doing any type of sexual activity. I think that'd be sick.
That is a pretty monumental thing when you think
Yeah, I think that would be. He's got to be better than Ray J at least. Ray J in that video just I felt like. Well, Kim wasn't doing much work either, but
she was boring.
yeah, just for all that fuss and puss. But it is what it is. But all right, so I'll have to say my favorite one of all time, Super Bowl, the fucking Bubble Bowl, SpongeBob baby.
Oh
Van
yeah.
Halen did. Yes,
They
dude.
did it for. Didn't they do that in one Super Bowl?
They're
They
doing
did.
it tomorrow.
Did they really?
That was the intro to Maroon 5, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
No
it was
shit.
SpongeBob. This was
Yeah.
like what, like 7-8 years ago? It was a while ago, but they did a SpongeBob. They did the intro part of it.
If you don't know what the Bubble Bowl is on SpongeBob, it's one of the hypest Super Bowl reels ever.
yeah, easily.
Yeah, like I remember recording that on VHS just to have the song playing in my house.
That was when I realized, oh, people use lighters at concerts to, do this
Yeah.
thing. I was like, oh, that's what they do.
Dude, the piano intro on there with fucking Plankton ripping that shit, dude.
Yeah.
The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill. The last one to fall. Come on, Brady.
He knows it.
We'll never sacrifice their will.
Dude,
Sorry
we should
about
be
that,
fucking
folks.
singers. We sing every episode.
I think, yeah, there's something there for sure.
Can we just cover Tim McGraw songs?
Who's Faith Hill?
Definitely Hunter. I'm definitely
Hunter's got a more high pitched voice.
Why am I always the woman in this circle?
Why the fuck would you be the man?
I feel like you're way more soft. Not that, you
Because I
know,
watch
Hunter, it's
reality TV.
It's because you're an octave higher than Brady at all times.
that is
Yeah.
true.
And Denim Cowboy.
Yeah, he's already dressed for the part.
I already look like Tim McGraw.
He claimed it.
The one night I think I dressed like Brady and put on cowboy. We were essentially wearing the same thing. I wore a denim suit. Someone had the audacity to come up to me and was like, "You copying Brady now?" I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, man.
That's
You were
just,
copying.
I was like, "It's
that's
unfair."
his signature style now. Like you
Brady has a
can't.
patent on all denim
I would love him to get a
and
Dick
not
Wolf
vibrating
sweater.
his phone. Vibrating his phone. Putting your phone on vibrate.
Well,
but-
what
I'm
if it's an
sorry.
emergency?
It's still on vibrate.
Well,
You still see it. Just we don't hear it.
what if the timer goes off and we can't hear it because it vibrates?
You'll see it and hear it. It's right there.
Technology is weird, bro. I don't
I
trust it.
don't think it's that weird.
Skynet, baby. Never take it.
Don't get me started.
Speaking of
on
weird
Skynet.
technology, you see the Apple Vision Pro thing that
Yeah.
released?
Okay, what
People
do you think
walking
about
through
that?
downtown and shit with
Yeah.
it? That's just ridiculous.
I mean, like the way I watched a MKBH D or whatever his name. He
he
was on
yeah.
Flagrant once.
Yeah.
But he goes real in depth with tech interviews or tech reviews and stuff, and it looks cool. But it's also like, what would you use that for?
Yeah.
Like, what would you need that for besides like wanting to watch a movie in space, which would be cool. That'd be sick. But like, it's $2,000 for that thing, and I don't know. It
looked really sick. It looked like
looks
something
cool as
from
fuck,
Ready
for
Player
sure.
One.
It also looks like the start of a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now listen, have you guys seen that Black Mirror episode to where the friends start fucking each other in that video game?
Yeah, that shit was weird, bro.
Hey man,
No.
Don't look at me like that. Still
I'm just throwing it out there, dude. That shit was
Is
wild.
that why you asked me to download Apex Legends with you?
There's plenty of characters we can play in that, bud.
There's a lot of girl characters.
Which, by the way, just got back into Apex. That shit's impossible to fucking play.
I hate Apex so much.
There's no way I'm bad
Never
at
gotten
it.
into it.
No, you're
it's
probably bad at it.
No, dude,
Yeah,
it
probably
is
bad at it.
It is so
that
hard.
comment alone,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I feel with 2K. Every single day I play it, I'm like, I'm not bad at this game. And I was like, I'm bad at this game. I'm just bad at this game.
So, news, we got the Super Bowl. You were kind of talking about you had a game, I think, earlier, or a video game or something that's coming up?
My new favorite YouTuber. I just want y'all to see this preview for a game. So, a little backstory on this guy. He's a Japanese dude named Nito Soji, and he is what's called a hikikomori, which is like a shut-in. He's someone that like doesn't go outside, spends 24/7 in his apartment, and this is a huge social problem in Japan. There's like 1 million people like this that just literally do nothing but sit around, have their parents take care of them. And he's like that too, but also he's kind of a genius. He went to like the Tokyo University, which is like their Harvard essentially, and he like didn't really fuck with work culture and like wasn't really too passionate about like getting into whatever. So he just taught himself essentially how to make video games. So instead of just being a shut-in and just being shitty all the time, he like taught himself video games, taught himself English, and then now he's trying to develop a game on his own as this like, you know, Japanese shut-in kind of brand. So he has this entire game designed all by himself over the last like 6 years. The problem is that he keeps delaying the release of it because, you know, it's just him and he just keeps on working on stuff. But this game,
How does he afford to do any of it?
Unreal Engine is free and tutorials. He learned English just to learn tutorials and how to code and make a video
wild.
game. And like he does live streams, dude, and he's in there like
That's
you
crazy.
never I've never seen someone make a video game that looks impossible. It looks at every little tiny detail, but I mean like some guy like rotating a lever or something, and he has to program and code all of it. And he's doing it, but like this is what the game looks like. It is quite possibly one of the most incredible looking games I've ever seen in my life. But here, let's just give it a listen.
Yeah. So
This whole game is about how society beats him up and his real feelings about being a hikikomori. So
wow.
it's like all just super wacky and like way out there shit.
No kidding, man.
Right? Like this guy just getting whipped.
I'm trying to think. How would you? Okay, so for our listeners listening, how would you kind of describe what we're seeing right now?
It's like almost a side scroller beat 'em up brawler type game, but like there's more depth to it than you would realize because it like also goes 3D and first person.
Yeah, there's a
but
lot.
A lot of it is that you're just beating up people that are mean to the shut-in guy.
Yeah.
So it's really is just feelings about society, all in like a video game, and just there's a scene where he goes in Family Mart and just fucks everything up.
This game looks awesome.
Right, dude, this game looks amazing. It's called Pool Stay, which is like a direct translation of hikikomori in Japanese.
I was going to
English.
guess that.
Yeah. But I mean,
Wow.
he's done this all on his own, and it looks like it was made by Tim and Eric.
Yeah, dude.
Right? It's all just the most crazy random stuff you can imagine. But he's like the most likable dude on his videos. He's so just like, I mean, like you can tell he's really struggling because he's a hikikomori, but he's also very, I don't know, just like bright and I don't know.
So-
I'm buying this game as soon as it's available just to support this guy. 'Cause
So it's gonna be on Steam only. It looks like.
yeah, he's trying to make it to where he can port it to consoles too. So
So the problem you're saying, so the hikikomori.
hikikomori, yeah.
All right, so that is a person who is like reclusive and stays inside.
Right, exactly. So there's a lot of people like 40s, 50s, even 60s, 70s that are still like relying on their parents and just sitting at home and doing nothing because the pressures of Japanese society are so strong, like work culture, all this stuff. And some people just draw back from it and they're like, I'm not going to do it.
There was actually, for some reason, that makes me think of the anime where a zombie outbreak broke out and actually the guy ends up enjoying it because it starts off where everything's in black and white.
Zom 100 or something?
Yes,
100.
but he
I
actually
just finished that.
Yeah, he hated work so much that
Yeah.
he'd rather it be a zombie outbreak.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? If that doesn't show you the pressure,
Dude, that
I guess-
anime is so much deeper than that too, because it's
Yeah.
all about enjoying life and the little things
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking family and shit all through zombie pop.
it's weird because over there in Japan, there seems like every time I see it, it seems like a culture explosion. It seems like there's something for everyone. There's like little, there's little things that you like. There's hidden jewels everywhere. Like it's clean. It feels like refreshing, but at the same time, it's a weird like juxtaposing thing to where it's like, but the pressure around everybody
yeah, yeah.
is just insanity.
Why do you
Yeah.
always try to use that word?
I really wanted to get it in there.
Juxtapose.
There you go. Yeah, dude.
We're learning.
Yeah,
Dropped
throw one.
that one like a year and a half ago, and we're finally. coming around to
Yeah,
it.
we got it back.
That was the only
What
time
was that?
I've ever
What was
heard
that argument
word.
we were having? Were we trying to figure out how to use it, or was it Brady? Someone.
I think I was just explaining the word.
yeah,
It wasn't an
I think it was.
argument.
Well, because
yeah.
someone said it, and I was like, "What the? I've never heard."
Yeah.
that.
I think. Yeah, I think that may have been when we started saying "God bless you." And we didn't understand something. Maybe that was just me.
That was just you. I don't do that.
But no, man, that looks awesome.
Yeah, dude. I just like I thought it was really cool. His whole channel is really like he makes funny videos too about like he always asks for money because he's on Kickstarter doing it, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just so late, or you know, he's just like just begging for money essentially, and just being like, please, I just need this. But he's very also. It's like he's almost an anime character in it all, and he makes his own characters and stuff. But very endearing guy. I'm gonna support him as soon as that comes out, whenever it is. Maybe not ever, but he wasn't able to live in Japan anymore because his family wouldn't provide the apartment. So he just moved to Georgia, not America. Georgia.
okay,
the
like the-
country.
That's a big change up.
Yeah, because they have this thing where you can live there for a year, like rent free or something, or like tax free.
God, he does not want to get a job.
No, not at all. Not
Dude,
at all.
he is.
He's literally just like, this is my last hope. But he says that if it doesn't work, he'll use it as his portfolio piece to like get a job. Because did you see that? Like,
Yeah,
he
it
like
looks-
program a whole game. Like, it's crazy that he was able to do that. And
The first
all on
person
his own.
shots were crazy.
Right? You're not expecting it to go,
Yeah.
oh shit. And it's so much depth to it. and
Well, I
everything.
gotta say, like learning a language, pretty easy, but the video game part is, looks kind of hard.
He had to learn English so he could learn how to code because all of Unreal Engine's in English. So you learn English at the same time. And I mean, as a stereotypical hikikomori goes, he's not one of those. Like he has like a routine. He works on his game every day. He eats, he like exercises in his apartment, all this stuff. And then, it's just kind of an interesting case study of like, you don't have to be a hikikomori that does nothing. You could like figure out stuff, but he's a special dude, I think. But yeah, that's my new favorite YouTuber besides all the fat influencers lately.
Do you guys think you could do that? Do you think you could stay in?
No,
Like, no?
No chance.
No.
That's got to lead to his depression, though. I feel like
He says that he doesn't really feel lonely that much.
Really?
Yeah.
so. He's that like just that rare breed to where he is, that SpongeBob episode to where he's fucking with the potato chip and the
Yeah,
little
yeah,
tissue
right.
and
It's more just an introversion, I think.
We call that autism. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's got a bit of the tism.
He's killing it,
It
too.
nicked him. But Brady, anything else going on with you? What's going on over there, big guy? What's new? What's new with Brady? What's going on this weekend for Brady? Yeah, I'm talking to you, big guy.
Me?
Yeah, big guy.
I don't like spotlight.
No, you fucking adore it.
No, I just thrive in it. Big difference.
That
Yeah,
was
you
pretty
know.
cool.
It's pretty cool.
That was a good one.
pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that was solid.
So,
Brady's back, baby.
Let's go.
but I will
I've
tell
been
you,
hitting all cylinders.
last time. Oh, he's been killing it with the ladies too recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, a black girl gave me her number.
Hey.
Okay, fuck.
Looking more racist as the time goes on.
I ain't texted her yet, though.
There you go.
That's more racist. But
Yeah, that's
It's not because she's black though that you're not texting her.
no, I just not gonna say that reason either.
Now we got you in the spot. Thrive, baby, thrive. Baby. Come on.
No, man, she was really cool.
Yeah,
Pretty,
thrive.
you know?
tiptoe in this episode.
Oh, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll text her tomorrow. She was pretty. You know, everything's going pretty. We got Monday Night Raw Monday night.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pierce Silky, our reoccurring guest, he bought me tickets. I'm
Oh,
gonna go with him and his
shit.
girl.
Nice.
I'm excited. I hope I get to see The Rock.
In
Because
Lexington?
fuck The Rock.
So you wanna
Oh
yell
yeah,
at
the
him?
crybaby stuff
right
going on
now,
there.
y'all boycott The Rock. But apparently now the main event is going on of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I'm going to talk about this every episode until it happens.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's a big deal in my life.
Yeah.
We're not going to allow that, but that is pretty sick.
Cody Rhodes is supposed to finish the story.
Yeah. No, nothing was worse than like having the story ruined by some irrelevant character.
Bro,
That's like, yeah.
have I
nothing.
shown you? I know you've seen it.
What are we talking about
by
here?
When Cody Rhodes lost at WrestleMania when he shouldn't have.
I feel like that's every time I've ever watched that. You get me so hyped, and you're like, "This is it. This is the moment. Things are going to change." And then
And it
Roman
never
Reigns
changes.
wins.
It's
and then
always
Roman,
Reigns,
and then
bro.
Roman Reigns fucking wins.
Dude, he's held 2 belts for 1,300 days.
He's like One Punch Man. It's just every guy that comes up to him. It's just
His finisher, his 2 finishers are a Superman punch and a spear. What a boring fucking Samoan fuck. I hate him, dude. Gosh.
Just
He's
pure power.
Pure power. His hair's always greasy. I wish I had his hair so bad.
I have been missing hair recently. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe it's because it's starting to warm up a little bit. I had a dream I had it one time, and I think I woke up with less. It was.
Probably did.
You definitely did.
Yeah.
That
How
happened.
do your pubes grow a lot
Oh,
after you lost your hair? I don't know where it's going, but I wish it would come to the top.
Dude, when I lost this, all this came in.
It's
Yeah.
gravity, dude.
Because people kept telling me when I was younger or afterward, my boss said this, and take this with a grain of salt. But he was like, yeah, if you just keep shaving it, it will start to grow back. And I was like, I don't know if that's how that works. Like,
It's not.
Yeah, I think you got some
And is
false
he-
information.
yeah,
How much hair does he have?
he's bald.
Yes. Yeah.
he is actually bald.
That makes
so.
sense.
Bald's the look now, though. Like,
Bald's
bald's
cool,
in.
yeah.
See, I wanted to do the beard look, but you can't grow a beard at my job, and I can't be bald like the clean shave with just a mustache.
But that's what you are.
That's, yeah, no, you can't
No,
grow
it's
a beard.
it's short hair.
If you
Okay,
grow a
look
beard,
at the.
people are gonna ask
this
for
is.
copy.
Oh, God. We're
But
doing
don't
this
you think?
again?
Don't you
We're
think
doing
it
this
looks
again.
good, nice
Short
and trimmed
hair.
down?
It's
No.
short hair. That's as short as my
No.
leg
You
hair.
sit
Shave
over
it.
there with your fucking full mane, looking like
will-
you're about to go.
I can
Super
donate
Saiyan.
this. I could donate this if you want.
I don't know if I look good with black hair.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take it. Fuck.
Dude, Brady,
I'll do it.
when I gave him that Jackie Daytona wig that he
Yeah, yeah.
wears, I remember there'd be times where I'd just come over and Brady would just be wearing it.
I look so good with black hair.
he'd be playing video games with his hair on, and I was like,
Listen
dude,
to Nickelback.
Head banging, hair flowing.
Couldn't cut it as a wise man.
I don't know if I look good in the wigs that I have, but every time I put one on, I'm like, dude, I look fucking good. I wore one at SantaCon that was this big, like afro, like kind of gray wig, and women were coming up, they're like, I love your hair, and I was like, thanks. And then one chick ran it through, and it took the whole thing with it.
No.
And she's like, what the? And I was like, ah!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was
That's
pretty
almost
cool.
as bad as that girl being like, I have the same boots.
Yeah,
Actually, no, that's way worse.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, the hair thing is way worse.
Yeah, I like one of my buddies at work. Okay, would you rather be overweight or be bald?
Bald.
Bald?
Yeah.
Bald,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Bald. Y'all definitely bald. I've been.
Yeah.
Because you could
Overweight
always
was
come back from being
fun,
overweight,
though, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how overweight are we talking?
Okay.
Like me overweight?
Are we talking 4 hundo?
We'll say a substantial amount. So we'll say like Nikocado Avocado like second season. So he's husky, but he's
big,
not.
But he's only like tree something.
Okay, we'll say Zach Galifianakis big. Like
That's
when he
still-
started.
That's still double my body weight right now.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
almost.
I don't know. Sometimes when you're fatter, you're just funnier because you're fat.
Yeah.
You know, that's a Zach Galifianakis effect, dude. Like if he wasn't fat or like chunky a
He's
little
skinny
bit.
now. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's pretty skinny now. But he still has like this kind of like we all know him as the kind of the chubby dude.
Well, that's the big thing Jonah Hill always hated.
oh yeah.
Was
I
that
mean,
he was like the butt of the joke essentially.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why he was a dick all. He was not a funny fat guy. He was just a really grouchy one.
I mean, he was funny in Superbad.
Yeah,
That was the same
true.
thing with Josh Peck too. Apparently,
Have you guys seen the Michael Cera? It made me think of Superbad. The Michael Cera where they put him in the CeraVe commercial. I
Yeah.
think I said that. That was fucking
That's
awesome.
hilarious.
You know, Cera, it's like a
The face
moisturizing
wash,
cream.
yeah.
Because it has Cera in it.
Yeah.
He's now the spokesperson for it.
way.
Yeah.
And the
Nice.
commercial is just
It's golden.
it is the most like it felt like I was watching Scott Pilgrim again. Like it's
Oh,
just it's ridiculous.
Nice.
And it's something we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
he talks he talks to a narwhal.
Yeah, he's
like
And it's like it speaks
Like
back to him. It's
in
like
the-
you're awesome.
yeah, like in the narwhal's language.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I got Alasha.
yeah. It's-
Yeah, that was pretty. That was some good shit.
why is everything Asian?
That may be Filipino there. I mix it up every
Asian.
once in a while.
I was gonna say still
Yeah.
Asian.
Asian's just cooler, man.
I would kill it as an Asian.
You would be a horrible Asian.
Oh, dude, I would.
No.
I feel like I'd do all right.
I
You'd
think
do better
you're,
as a white guy in Asia.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I think your best culture. You'd be a good Norwegian, bro.
I feel like I could do that.
You'd be a good Norwegian.
Do you guys ever
A
see?
little axe, you know.
Do you guys ever see people that, like, for instance, here's one group that I can always tell right away, like where they're from, like Russian and Czech people. They've always got like just a sternness in their face.
Yeah, they're always drunk on vodka.
That may be a little.
Bro, they're attacking the country. I think I'm allowed to say they get drunk on vodka.
No, every time I see
You
their
can't be racist against Russians right now.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
okay.
Yeah, they're
And
kind of
white.
the bad guy.
Yeah, they're technically Asian, but they're white.
Yeah, I don't think Russians are going around saying they're Asian. I think they're saying they're Russian.
Right, right.
They are,
yeah,
yeah.
they
They're-
have more respect than Kamala
They're
Harris.
not part of
at least.
Asia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kamala Harris, like, I'm the first Indian Asian vice president.
I did see.
Good for her.
Right. It's like,
I did see that apparently, I guess everyone's making a big uproar about, I guess the economy's looking pretty good. I saw from what the stats that came back on
The fuck
Biden
it
over there.
has now. Shit, expensive is it, Kroger?
right. It doesn't seem like it on our end.
Yeah, it's
On my end, economy still blows cock.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what it is on Sleepy Joe's end, but
Right. Eggs are still expensive.
yeah, milk's still $5
Right.
for a gallon.
Everyone's getting chickens now. You know how many chicken coops I sell at work, dude? I want to know where
Yeah.
everyone's getting these fucking chickens. Can you just get chickens anywhere?
Probably.
Yeah, they're wild animals.
You got a chicken guy? I feel like you
I do
definitely got a chicken guy.
My buddy Jose.
I bet.
He's
Yeah.
got chickens?
Dude, that's who my brother gets his eggs from, dude. He's got his own chicken coop and produce farm in his backyard.
Now that would be
Beautiful.
something I think we would thrive at. Dylan, especially, I feel like you'd have a way with the chickens. You know
What is
what I
that
mean?
supposed to mean?
I don't know, dude. I just feel like you'd be a chicken whisperer.
Alarm? Nice.
No, it wasn't an alarm. It
Ah,
was a phone call.
Oh, emergency.
You just, is it out of spite now?
I'm kind of a rebel.
God bless, dude. Guys, I don't know, for people just listening, I want to tell you what I'm sitting next to. There is a Montana cowboy that rode in on a steer, and he probably made a stir walking in here. He's all denim up. It's a darker blue jean with new boots. Shout
Fresh
out,
new boots.
fresh new
Dude,
boots.
Los Altos. They're Mexican boots.
Los Santos.
Yeah.
Let me get Where'd you get those at?
The Mexican boot store.
No way.
Dude, I'm gonna change my whole look into a ranchero Mexican cowboy.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's got it. So he's got the Rancheros Los Santos boots on right here, and then he's got the darker denim on the bottom, lighter acid wash sheep coat on top, and then with the flannel underneath, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I
Good.
look good.
God,
Buttoned up flannel, too.
Button up.
with the
flannel.
Four Roses hat on top. God, go fucking sell some bourbon, you fucking stud.
I'm a good salesman.
You could
I
walk
do
into
it.
Mario's taco truck and just start working.
I've been trying, dude.
Yeah.
No, if he walked onto any like horse farm or anything, they'd be like, "Are you new here?"
Dude, they would tell right away
Yeah.
I'm not the guy for the job.
Getting on the horse.
If you just
No
walked
saddle.
around out there with a cigarette, people would come and ask you, "Hey, where do you need us?"
Dude, we should experiment that. Let's just cut to the horse park
And
smoke
say you're like
cigarettes.
a horse breeder or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, even better, I'm a scout.
Yeah, horse scout. Right.
You're going around slapping horses' asses.
Yeah,
Where is this one from? Not even saying the right names. Like, yeah, it's a good looking ox.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a nice steer. What the fuck?
He's got a little lameness.
Looks like a golden retriever out here, huh?
Yeah, he just walks to every horse and just keeps saying there's lameness.
Well, dude, I've got many of family members that like their whole career's been horses. Shit.
Well, then, yeah, you'd fit right in.
I've never even heard you talk
your
about
blood.
horses.
Because I don't talk about it. This is my favorite animal.
I know this.
By family, do you mean
No, I
your-
said my favorite animal is a horse.
Is it really?
Swear to God.
Oh.
That's why the first tattoo I'm going to get is going to be a giant horse on my forearm. I've talked about that forever.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
My pet paw, he worked for Brookledge, which is a horse farm, and he was a horse transporter. My memaw, all her brothers worked in horses and shit. That's the alarm.
Okay. Dylan, you got that?
You're getting a horse tattoo on your forearm.
Yeah, I've literally
Like
had this
a
plan for
long
years.
ass horse. Like
It's gonna be
face?
the horse Man of War. It's my favorite horse. He's huge.
But how would people tell? Are you going to put Man of War on it? Because I feel like if I were to just look,
Just a man of war, baby.
I
Yeah.
I feel
What do
like
you mean you don't know Man
I
of
don't.
War?
Yeah.
Are you going to take in like I feel like the tattoo artist is just going to do a horse. I don't.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna walk in and be like, I want to tattoo a Man of War. It's like the road.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna go
Can
in
you
and
get
show
the
him a
intersection
picture.
at Richmond?
Yeah.
You wake up and it's just a corner with Firehouse Subs on your arm.
Brady, why do you have a whole blueprint of Richmond Road and Man of War on your forearm? I'm planning a heist. No, man, fucking, I'm gonna get a big ass fucking horse on there.
I just okay. Is
How
it going to be
cool would I
doing
look with
something,
a
or is
horse
it going to be
tattoo?
like one of the statues you
No,
see in
it's
Lexington?
gonna be galloping
How do you know it's galloping though?
because
Is
I
it going
got
to
the
be in
picture.
So it's a whole horse.
It's a whole horse.
Like where on your forearm? Like up here or like? Are you talking like up here, like forearm? Oh, right in here. It's the horse galloping toward your elbow,
Exactly.
or the other way.
More outwards from my arm, like it's escaping it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be more symbolic. I could see that.
So I'm getting that for my mom, my pet paw and memaw. You know, they're both gone now, so it's like a memorial tattoo. And they loved horses. My memaw is the reason I love betting on fucking horse gambling or any gambling. She was a big gambler. My pet paw always ordered the horses. Their whole house that my mom now lives in fucking is covered in horse pictures. So yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I
You're hating, bro. Hunter. You're
I,
hating right now.
I just think a big old horse on your fucking forearm,
You just want to
dude,
make
would look
fun
cool
of
as
them so
shit.
bad.
and you're in
wouldn't it?
Lexington, but you're gonna be
That
like,
look-
we get it.
That would look cool as shit,
We
bro.
fucking get it. We're gonna get a barrel of bourbon on your other arm, dude.
No, I'm gonna get a Coke bottle on the other arm.
Oh my god! At least
Not L8?
Yeah, I was
Nope,
gonna
I'm
say.
gonna get a Coke bottle for my Grammy and Gramps.
Oh yeah, because they did Coke or not Coke.
Whoa.
Cane, but
Whoa.
they did
It
Coke
was the 80s.
room, right?
Their whole basement was
The whole-
decorated.
yeah.
My Grammy decorated their whole house in Coca
my
Cola.
uncle collects all Coca-Cola stuff. I
Yeah, no
brought
one
him a
gives a
Pepsi
shit.
one time. He spit on me.
Next time, like you go to a restaurant, they're like, "You have Coke, we have Pepsi," and you're just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck that."
No ice, please.
can't drink Pepsi.
I've never seen you drink a regular Coke. I've always seen. Are you gonna get a Diet Coke on
Well, you
there?
never knew me when I was fat because you didn't want to hang out with me when I was fat.
That's true.
It's when I started losing weight, looking good. You were like, "Yeah, I'll hang out with Brady."
Yeah, I'll hop on that train.
Yeah.
I'll bandwagon on
Speaking
that.
of when Brady was fat, I've been really into fat influencers lately because they're all dying, but like not because they're dying, but just because their philosophy is really interesting. And well, now they're dying. Like,
Is their
now they're
philosophy interesting?
Yeah,
I
because
was gonna
years of
say,
being
wait a-
fat
oh,
is
wait
takes
a
its
minute.
toll.
It's
Yeah.
so fun. There was this interview with I think her name is Tess Holiday. She was like one of the biggest like pushers of like healthy at any size, right? Like you're a healthy person no matter what. She's like 500 pounds, and she does this interview with this lady where she talks about how now she's anorexic, and it's just like so funny to watch her explain how she's anorexic.
I've seen
And
this.
do you know what I'm
shit.
talking
I know
about?
exactly- Yeah, that
Yeah.
bitch ain't anorexic.
She was just like, I know it's probably hard to hear me say that I'm anorexic. I'm like, it's hard for you to hear clearly because you are not anorexic at all.
I mean,
baby.
it's
I think
2024.
she's doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think you're.
She's allowed to identify as anorexic.
Yeah,
I think-
who's your doctor? Your
Yeah,
dog? Like, what is that? But no, the whole like fat acceptance movement. Brady, I wanted to ask you about this because that's when it was like big. Was like when you were big as well. There was this whole push to where it's like, no, it's all like you're okay, you're healthy no matter what you are. It's like we're just gonna accept you and like, you know, they have this really weird mentality towards like being fat, just to like. As if it's not a huge issue.
It's
As
a horrible issue.
Right, as if it's not like, no, this is killing you. They're like, no, this is how I am. What do you want me to do?
I'm just
not eat?
living life.
Yeah, like they always do that thing with like, what, you want me to just starve myself? And I'm like, kinda. Like,
Yes.
kinda would be
Maybe
good
an
for you.
intermittent fast would
Yeah,
be
maybe
helpful.
for 16 hours at a time. You
Maybe
know?
not consuming 10,000 calories in a
Yeah.
day, you know?
Maybe
But did
go
you
for
ever-
a walk every once in a while.
Right.
You know, shit.
There's one, her name's Amberlyn Reed, and she actually used to live really close to Lexington. And she would come and she would like go to Cheesecake Factory all the time. She was in Whole Foods a couple times, like, but she's like, you know, her whole YouTube is just vlogs of her eating and talking about losing weight, but she doesn't lose weight. She keeps gaining weight, and her channel itself doesn't get that much views, but like there's like 90 people that like make compilation videos of her just like eating and being ridiculous and saying certain things, and like those get millions of views. It's wild. Like her content itself is like so bad. It's just her like one-shotting just everything of her eating.
You couldn't do that with a fat guy, man. I couldn't become social media famous when I was fat.
That's the other thing, dude. Like most people that are pushing this are like fat women. It's like you never see fat men doing this thing where it's
There's
just
a problem
like,
with society, man. Fat men, that's not hot. But fucking
these are fat women.
big fat women. Guys love that.
Some guys do like that.
I go to a Target and I've never seen a plus size male mannequin.
Never.
It's always shredded.
Yeah.
And whenever I look at it and I see this plus size figure that comes in different shades and everything like that.
Yeah.
I have one fucking chalk colored ripped ass mannequin that's wearing these Levi's that never fit me right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I'm like, where's my fat mannequin?
Where's my V?
Yeah,
when I put these
dude.
on? What the fuck?
I've even seen Asian mannequins.
Hell yeah.
How did you know they were Asian?
No bulge.
They were Asian.
You're like, is that a lady? No, he's got pecs.
Brady just saw a mannequin next to a ramen aisle. I was like, it's got to be the Asian mannequin.
Can I put some controversy on this podcast in my last 5 minutes?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So Adam22 just released his newest interview, and it's probably my newest favorite interview I've ever seen.
Is it still, they still have sex on it, or is it an interview?
No, there's no sex in this one, but it was so funny to me. Maybe not to y'all, but there's this couple that went viral on fucking social medias, and the dude is this big alpha Jersey Shore fucking, he calls himself an alpha male, so that already tells you how gay he is. He fucking is just big buff Jersey Shore fuck, and he is getting married to a transgender woman.
Okay.
No big deal.
Interesting so
you
far.
want.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, they went viral because of how he looks, and she's trying to. Adam22 don't give a fuck what he asks on his pod, and that's why I fuck with him, because I don't give a fuck what I say on this pod sometimes. I still have restrictions. Y'all would rather have me talk more about this than not wrestling, but whatever.
You came in hot with this, buddy. I wasn't. Come on
man,
now.
dude. It's funny, man, because
Boomerang it.
she says she's a trans woman. Fine, I don't give a fuck. But then Adam22 asks, he's like, so you still got a dick? She's like, yeah, I still got a dick. It's just real small. And he's just like, oh, you have a dick still? Okay. And he looks at the dude and he's like, do you suck the dick? And the guy's like, oh yeah, bro, I suck the dick, dude. I don't give a shit, man. I think it's hot when it bulges up through the dress. And Adam22's like, are you gay? And the guy goes, it ain't gay, bro. I'm attracted to femininity. It ain't gay. It just means I'm turning her on. I love when her dick gets hard. I'm not gay.
I want to be there with you listening to this podcast.
Oh, I was watching it at work.
I want to be present, just seeing you watch,
I've
seeing.
never been more
It's not
convinced that I need this job.
Bro, I'm just sitting there watching it at work, laughing my ass off, going, this guy's like, just admit you're gay, bro.
It's not gay. It's a woman.
No, that's all he kept saying. He kept going, nah, bro. I mean, total. He did the whole interview without his shirt on. He's so buff.
That is hilarious.
Jersey Shore, yeah. And he's going,
So
nah,
he's jacked,
bro.
like actually.
Oh, bro, looks like a fucking WWE wrestler.
Really?
Look at him
Yeah.
paving the way for other bodybuilders to get into the bulge
Yeah,
game.
what's wrong with being gay? Just be gay.
Nothing, exactly.
Right?
No, it was just so funny how he was saying it, dude.
It's like, if anything, you're less gay than a full gay man.
well, dude, it just goes back on how.
Right?
Is that yeah? That's what
Yeah.
he's like. Oh, a little less
So
gay.
You may not be gay, but you're gay, but less gay than normal gay.
Here's one of his arguments.
gay's
that
in
was
right now.
so fucking funny. He's sitting there, like I said, everything he goes is, nah, I'm an alpha male, bro. No, I'm attracted to femininity. And then he's like, I've got a fucking hung ass horse cock, bro. She ain't got no big dick down there. It's little from the hormones, so I can suck on that. That ain't gay, bro. And I'm just going,
And they gave it's under 4 inches.
yeah. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
It's pretty much a clit at that point. Yeah.
Turns out I haven't been gay this whole time either.
It's not gay if it's under 4 inches. Thank God.
Yeah,
Bro, it's
What have I been doing?
It's my new favorite interview I've ever watched, of just this fucking big Jersey Shore guy going, nah, bro, no, I ain't gay at all, but I just love sucking my fiance's dick. She's a woman.
That's great.
I just I can't like driving and just hearing this, and I like thinking about listening to this whole thing through. Like, oh my God.
Oh, bro, I got no work done that day.
Just thinking about that the whole time.
It's
Like, is it gay? Is it? It's not that gay. It's a little
it's
gay.
kinda
though.
gay.
It's a little gay.
It's
Does he
pretty
get
gay.
fucked in the ass? That's gay.
Well, the trans woman gets fucked in the ass.
But does homie get fucked in the ass?
I don't think he possibly can if it's just that shriveled down there.
Yeah,
You're fine.
from hormones.
Your ass isn't that big. Like, how big of a dick can you fit in your ass?
Me?
Yeah.
I
What was it that one time we got?
Stretched my asshole out pretty
It's
good.
nice and
What was
lubed up.
that one time? What was that? What did he get? 4 or 5? Hell, maybe even
Dude,
6 carats
Bro,
in there.
4 inches in your asshole would be uncomfortable.
This gay guy once at Jake's told me he wanted to tear up Hunter's asshole. He said, I would stretch his ass out. And I was like, word?
Yeah.
I bet you.
In my head, I was thinking, I was like, dude, I'm right here.
Hunter was literally 3 inches.
I was like, dude, I'm right here. And in my head, I was like, I can't imagine. Like, imagine if I walked by a woman and said that, bro. I'd stretch that shit out. It
was Q.
Sir, you're going to jail.
Remember Q?
Oh yeah.
It was him. He straight looked at me and said, I'm going to stretch your little friend's ass out. I said,
I was like, dude. I was like, buy me a drink first before you start talking like that.
I just got here.
Yeah.
Give me some poppers or something. Jeez.
I'm trying to have a
They've been
drink.
so aggressive to me. Maybe
They
because
didn't love you, bro.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm always like, you know, when they feel my biceps and I feel theirs, we bond. But
The fact that you even go up to feel my biceps.
no, I'll tell you, one time
It's just how Hunter doesn't get rejected when going out. He's just like, let me find a gay guy real quick.
I'll go up and dance with a gay guy, but I'm too scared to talk to a girl at a bar. What is this science have going on?
Because she looked at you like real quick and looked away. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that bitch. I'm
It's
dance
not
with
gay, bro.
dudes.
You're attracted to femininity, bro.
Well, my panic is always, I'm always scared
all it is.
I'll make a chick uncomfortable. That's my worst fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then with gay guys, I'm just like, dude, they're fucking for it.
Well, they're trying to make you uncomfortable.
That's true. Yeah, they're trying to
right.
they're trying to stretch me out. But
Well, boys, I got to depart. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been really fun.
Oh, wow. Wow.
This is way better than last week's episode already.
all right, man, we're
Yeah.
tearing it up, man. We're
doing
I got
it.
a
We're
laptop.
consistent.
I'm telling you, the hands game,
Yeah.
Feel
3
good.
hands.
feel solid.
You did get your mojo back a little bit. I'll give you that.
Thanks, buddy.
So see you guys.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break.
Yep.
Get Brady out of here, and we'll be right back.
Cool. Be back.
Boat.
You can't hear me.
What was that?
Yeah.
We're still figuring out the buttons. I think it's the page before that was just the static, but you know, it's fine. We're back in it. Brady's gone. Brady's at a birthday party that he was really excited to go to for somebody who is his very dear friend, apparently.
Absolutely. Lifelong.
Yeah.
Lifelong.
And so he's doing that. It's 4 p.m. And we got some more stories for you. Hunter, you had some interesting thing happen to a mutual friend of ours.
You know, so I don't want to say his name because it was pretty traumatic. But so we're out and about. We're doing our thing. We're downtown. I have a friend come in from.
It's not picking up on.
Hello?
You're 2, right?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yeah, there we go. That's 2.
That's what.
Yo 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 yo.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so
Okay.
I have a friend visiting from out of town, and she comes during the time to where it was really like there was a bunch of stuff going on, and I had another friend's birthday and all this other stuff. So I was like, all right, so we're at Goodfellas, and I was like, do you want to check out downtown? It's not too impressive. She's like, no, we don't have to go, and I was like, thank God. But then she finds out one of her friends is down there. You know how the drinks start kicking in. You kind of start getting the bug in you. So we end up going down there. First place we go to, if you're not from Lexington, there's a 3-story bar called Bell's here, the rooftop bar. Fucking hell, dude.
Where all good nights go to die.
I'm just-
Where all good nights go to die.
It's just one of those places, man, to where unless I'm absolutely hammered, I cannot be in there.
No.
It is just it was the obnoxious pact to where it's like it's just the standing around and people just drinking.
Standing around, everyone's khakis.
Yeah,
right.
And just people. Sometimes
A
I'll
vest.
look around and I'm like, people are like on this on each other,
Yeah.
and they're saying it was too packed and it's just standing room only. But we're in there. We end up leaving there. We go to Horse and Jockey, and they have the little dance rave thing going on there. So we go in there. We bust a move, doing our thing. On the way out of the Bell's place before we went over there, we ran into our friend, which you guys have been here before with me. I texted them, forgot I texted them, and they were actually on the way to meet us there.
Oh.
So forgot I had even done that.
Word.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, where are you going? And I was like, well, I'm leaving. He goes, you just told us to meet you here. And I was like, all right, my bad. They're like, well, we're going in here. I was like, I'll hit you up later. So we go to this other bar. We're dancing around. And I have another point of this too. So she starts dancing. She's doing her little dance, but she keeps kind of like not intentionally grinding up, on these guys, but kind of brushing against them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
As you do on a dance floor.
yes, right.
Yeah, right.
So I see this, and I see these girls that are with him just like fist punching her with their eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And these are some bigger girls, like as in tall, like they were big girls. And then she's like, and I was like, all right, come on over here. And then she kind of starts doing this, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, she starts popping it low, and I was like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
And these women just look like they're like fuming. And in my head, do we just forget how to just say, hey, I'm sorry, would you mind like scooting over?
Yeah,
like, why
right.
sit
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
boil and bask in it? You know what I mean?
It's too loud. You can't do anything.
Yeah, dude,
You can't
it's
say
just,
anything.
dude, we'll just be like, hey, girl, can you go over here? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
There's nice ways to do it.
Right, right.
And I hate it. I was like, I'm looking at them, and then I'm looking at her, and she's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having no clue she's about to get clocked in the back of the head. So I'm like, all right, let's get out of here. So at this point, we're feeling pretty loosey-goose. And if you haven't been to Lexington, we have the area once known as Cheapside, now the Pavilion. They have Thursday Night Live there. We're cutting across that back basically to go back to Bell's, right? So we're going through. I see everyone's phones out. Everyone's running outside. I'm like, okay. Clearly there's a fight going on or something. And then as we're walking, she's wanting to check it out. I'm like, no, let's keep going. She's like, well, we should at least see if he's okay. I'm like, no, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
All of a sudden she goes, oh my God, look at all that blood. And I was like, and then in my head it kicked in. I was like, okay, let's get the hell out of here, because if someone was shot, someone could retaliate and be back around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that happened downtown not too long ago.
Dude,
Around
it's
New
getting
Year's,
rough
yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
I don't know what this craze is. Fights no longer are just fights. People are trying to kill each other. Down there.
Over what? Dude?
It makes no sense.
Yeah, just beef.
No wonder they had prohibition back in the day. It's fucking, people get a little drink in them, they think they can knife people. So I walk over this pool of blood. All of a sudden I look over, I recognize one of the guys that was with that friend I told us to meet us out with.
Yeah.
He looks at me and he waves me over.
Yeah.
And I was like, and because I didn't notice this, my friend Rachel, the one I was out with that night, she looks at me, she goes, hey, he's waving you over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, what is
no.
this,
Yeah.
dude? So I get brought over, and I'm looking at everybody, and I'll say his name's Stan. I don't see my main buddy Stan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All of a sudden I go, hey, where's Stan? And then the guy who called me over points down.
Oh, God.
And it's this dude who they're holding the back of his head, and there's blood everywhere.
What?
And his eyes, and he's coming in and out. And I guess one of the girls was a nurse, and she keeps going, hey, keep talking to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because especially if you're that concussed, or if, you know, if he's about to pass out. So it is just there's just so much going on, especially you don't want to be doing that when you're kind of drunk.
Yeah.
But it's also weird because I think in that moment you are kind of null
Yeah.
to a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Right. So I'm panicking. You look down as we're heading home or heading to Bell's, and I take off my sweater, and I just whack, because these girls are just, you know how girls, they're wearing a dress down there.
Yeah.
So their hands are covered. I move her hands, and I take my sweater off, and I wrap it as tight as I can around his head.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm talking to him. I'm holding his head there. All of a sudden he looks up. He goes, Hunter. I'm like, what's up? I was like, Stan, what's up, baby? I got you. And like, it's all gonna be good. He goes, what's your bald ass doing here, bro? I said, no way, dude.
Yeah.
I said, I see why they knocked you the fuck out. I was like, I see why they knocked you the fuck out.
So it sounds like you're doing fine.
Yeah, dude. So everyone over there was like, you know, panicking and crying. It was a serious matter. Like he could have been paralyzed. He could have been.
Yeah. Wait, what happened though? Did you just get...
here's kind of what I got. I talked to him the next day.
Yeah.
And here's what he told me. He had to get 6 staples in the back of his head.
Yikes.
But so he was intervening, and what had originally happened was his buddy saw this dude get in an argument with his girlfriend, and then he walks over to make sure everything's okay, and then this dude apparently just starts like whooping up on his girlfriend in a public place.
Oh my God.
Which, imagine if you have the nerve to beat up on your significant other in a public place. Imagine what you do at home.
Yeah. That's how you get your. I mean, he should have gotten his ass beat, did he?
Yeah. So here's what happened. Old boy, as he's walking over, sees this. He comes up, just bops him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait,
And
who's
then-
old boy?
This was Stan's friend.
Okay.
So Stan's friend comes over there. This is how the whole thing started.
Yeah.
He saw this girl being hit on by physically hit on by this guy. He runs over there, pushes him, fights him, whatever. This guy also runs over there with his girlfriend. So then these guys hop in. The guy's friends who was beating on his girlfriend hop in, then start beating up on old dude's girlfriend. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Who are these people?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
What the fuck?
And they're beating up on him. Stan just sits there and he's like, I'm going to run the fuck over there. You know, you're a human being.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you see your boys. So then he runs over there I would not say he's a fighter. You know what I mean? He's a big guy,
he's
but
jacked, but not
he's
a
not.
fighter.
He's a wholesome dude, and he's
just for looks.
Yeah, just
right.
clearly aesthetic.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's good too. Super solid.
Yeah, no functionality though.
Yeah.
So he runs over there. He's just pushing guys off of his friend, and they're just wailing on him. There's like, I think he said like 3 or 4 dudes, on him and his girlfriend.
What?
Which is fucking insane.
What is this group of dudes that's beating women?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
know. The hat I found there, and if anyone fucking knows, it's called Paradise Lost. I don't know if that's a brand. I couldn't find it online. I don't know what it is. But we run over there, or he runs over there, pushes some guys off of him, and then all of a sudden he gets hit from, I think he said from behind, and he said it just pretty much like knocked him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he was wobbling. Guy then comes up, picks him up, and slams him onto the ground. Him running over there, not throwing any punches.
Yeah, just
breaking it up.
Yeah.
Dude comes up, hits him in the face, then proceeds to, as Stan's stumbling down, I think he may have even been on the ground, proceeds to pick him up and then slam him. Yes, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
What in the
what is going on?
What is going on?
What is how are you justifying any of that?
Hey, and thank the Lord above or whoever you want to, but you know, he's a really good friend of ours. I'm glad he's okay.
Was there any law enforcement involved at
no,
any point?
they eventually got over there, but I don't know. These guys fucking, the funny thing is they have the balls to do it
and then peace
out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fucking pathetic.
It's insanity to me. I can't believe that we live in a time, and I don't care what you say, I'm never going to sit there and let a woman get beat up on.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, I have a similar story that happened like that in Japan, actually. This was when I was like 18, 19. And I was in Shibuya in Tokyo, and I was with my boy. We were just eating dinner at this big restaurant, and it's fine. We're like having a good time. And then these 2 dudes walk in with this girl, and they sit like, you know, there's like, it's me and my boy sitting here. There's like a little small wall, and then they're like on the other side of it, on the far wall. And this dude just starts like beating the fuck out of his girlfriend, like just beating the fuck out of her and like shoving her head down the table and all this crazy shit.
What in the world?
And then and this is Japan, so society's a little different over there. But what happens next was so jarring to me because the whole restaurant goes silent and just like watches this happen, and then like no one does anything. Like not a single person gets up, and I'm like, I was just looking around. I was like, okay, something's about to happen. Like me and my friend, like we're foreigners. Like if we do anything wrong, we're out immediately. Like it's like you're gone. See ya. And the thing in Japan is like fighting. It doesn't matter whose caused it, started. If you are fighting, you are in jail. Like if you're fighting publicly, you're gone. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So like there's this huge diffusion of responsibility happening. Dude's still beating on his girlfriend. She's asking for help. And I finally was like, okay, well, I guess I'll call the police. So I called the police, and then like there were people around me like, yeah, good job. Like, you know, do that.
Was no one else going to do this?
I was like in Japanese, I was like, I can't, I'm a foreigner. If I get involved, like, I don't know what's going to happen to me. Is there anyone that's going to help? And like, everyone's like, I don't know. God, and the manager comes over, and like the girl eventually runs out of the restaurant. And then the manager comes over and is like asking the guy to like leave. And I'm like, don't let that guy leave.
No, don't keep his fucking ass
don't
here.
Let that guy leave. And then they leave. And then the police show up. And I'm just like, what? They're just gone. They're just out there. Like, no one's going to do anything. And everyone's just like, kind of like, yeah, whatever. But like, you know, it's really weird seeing that happen. Cause you know, we talk about the patriarchy or whatever, but at least America, that shit would not fly ever, like in this case, right? Like as soon as that happened, some random person came in to defend the woman. But then in Japan, that just doesn't happen at all. It was really shocking to me, and like really made me think like, what the like patriarchy? Like this is a patriarchy, clearly. Like there's something going on here and not only that, women have to have like their own train car to be in because there's so much sexual harassment on trains and whatnot. I'm just like, man, like if this is patriarchy over here, where at least we stand up for women, you know,
Yeah.
especially in public, like beating a woman up in public is like,
Yeah, that's
how do you
That's the
ever-
lowest form, I think, of like scum.
yeah, like how do you ever get to that point where it's like that's even on your mind? To,
Well, how could you even show your face? Like, how are you okay with that? Is what you
Yeah,
represent,
right? Are you not ashamed? You're Japanese. Are you not ashamed of yourself,
dude? Like, I can't fathom that. Then he found other people like him
Right.
to then beat up on dude's girlfriend.
well, and
yeah.
like, how do you explain that? Like, in your situation, like,
Yeah.
how do you explain that? If you're a father sitting there with your kid,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and you
What a
don't
great point.
do anything, how do you? And your kid, you get home,
Set
and your
the
kid,
example.
you get home, and your kid goes,
Right.
"Why did nobody do anything?"
And especially in a
How do you-
public
like, how do
atmosphere
you-
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's yeah.
How can you even stand for yourself? Like, that's weird.
It was really
that's
wild.
Weird.
I think there is something. I don't know what the term's called for that, but there is a certain thing to where like there are those people that when you're in a group setting, everyone thinks that someone will act.
Yeah. Diffusion of responsibility.
Yeah. So yeah. So is that what that?
Bystander effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
what
And
it's
it's
called,
like,
yeah.
and there's been like stuff to where sometimes it's got a adverse effect to when there's alcohol involved, but also a good effect because sometimes people will have that the liquid courage
Yeah.
kind of thing to intervene and
Right.
step in. But also it's like in these more kind of docile environments when you see that happen, it's just such a jarring experience to be like because you're taken back like holy shit
Yeah.
like the audacity of someone to do that because my family's from the South and you don't act up in public.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
you better have your fucking church clothes on out in public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and then also my mom will snatch me up, but she's not going to beat my ass in public. She's going to take me to the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Beat your ass in private.
Yeah, exactly. Like a real American citizen. Right. But
What is wrong with why are people so violent these days? Like, what is there to be violent about?
well,
What
the
is there?
culture's been so numbed by everything. I feel like a lot of this is just every other day. There's a type of mass shooting on the internet,
guess.
and then also with there's so much stuff that has just made our attention span into fucking snippets.
How does that make you want to beat women though?
Well, I'm saying like in general, like I'm saying from the perspective of people not taking action.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
You know what
on
I
that
mean?
end, yeah. Just kind of like watching it as if it's like
Because
a
we
TikTok.
watch everything.
Yeah,
Everything's a fucking movie
It's
to
like
us.
a fight video on Twitter pretty much now. Yeah, the
And-
fact when everyone pulls out their phones instead of
That
like, doing-
that
yeah.
that to me is I think almost as disgusting as that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
It's like what are you
As the act
videotaping?
itself.
For people to be there filming the fight happen because there is,
Yeah.
and then also to film as they're walking over someone. I saw this guy and I about punched him in his fucking face. He walked over. He came into I thought it was one of Stan's friends.
Yeah.
He came into the group with his phone and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's fucking filming him.
What the fuck?
Yes, dude. And I fucking slapped his phone out of the ground, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you
"Dude, get
should.
the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
dude!
like that's
what?
rude as shit.
What disgusting prick are you?"
Yeah, you're videotaping someone getting knocked
just trying
out.
just trying
That
to get
could've
his
been someone
15
dying.
just trying
Yeah.
to get his 15 seconds of
Right.
fame, trying to get some viral clip.
People are walking
Like,
by
what
like
the
out here in 859, ghetto as fuck, walking around with us in the background holding someone's head, and I'm like, dude, do you have no morals? Do you have no values?
Yeah, it's like let me take advantage of the situation real quick.
It's insanity to me. It definitely it makes me a little saddened for sure because when he was telling me what happened and it started with because in my head I'm thinking, oh, they got drunk, someone got in a fight,
Somebody's talking shit.
and someone took it too far, like always.
yeah.
But for it to be over someone, the fact that other people didn't step in when those guys were getting beat up,
Yeah.
which I understand is a big ask. You know what I mean? But to see someone like beating someone to a pulp and no one steps in,
Yeah.
isn't there like, can't you be tried for that if you watch someone get beat to death or something? I've heard about that.
I don't know. I mean, like that's like the Derek Chauvin thing. The other police officers that didn't step in, they're being held accountable too. But I don't know if that applies to.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say
like,
I don't
if
think
you
as
are-
I don't think as just.
I thought there was a civilian thing that if you don't take some type of action, I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think it depends. If you know the guy that's doing it and you're actively not doing anything and just kind of letting it
Yeah.
happen, maybe. But if you're just a random person, like you're not required to get involved.
Yeah.
But also, where's law enforcement? Is there not? This is in the pavilion.
No, but I thought it'd be a lot quicker too. I don't know what was taking so because I swear maybe it probably just felt longer because when you're in that situation,
Right.
But I was a little displeased with the cop. They showed up fast, but this cop came in. He's not a paramedic. He came in right away and pulled Dross staying by his shoulders. And then fucking...
You were doing so good.
I know, I was killing that shit.
Yeah.
He pulled him by his shoulders. And I was like, dude, his neck could be injured.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm only holding it because like it's laying on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And thank God he had his friends there. They took great care of him. They didn't leave his side. It's good to know that, you know, you want people by your side when you're in that situation. But it was, the cop came there and I was just like, dude, you could have seriously fucked up his neck.
Yeah,
he could have been paralyzed because
what are you
his
doing?
head, if this is the curve, his head landed like right here.
Oh God.
So if that would have hit, like if they would have slammed him,
Yeah.
I can't even. Ugh. But yeah, man, it's wild stuff. Are you guys gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. It just seems. Well, you guys are more into it than I am, but it just seem so overplayed. Like this fucking. I'm just overseeing these Chiefs, man.
America. I mean, like I have a vested interest in one team, and I'd much rather them be in it. But you know, it's a Super Bowl. It's football.
Yeah.
It's the last football we get for what 4 or 5 months.
That is true.
So just savor it because it's just no more football for a while.
Hey, let's go Cats. You know
Go
what I mean?
Cats.
Well, that's actually going on right now as we're speaking. We'll see our boys. Hopefully they can beat Gonzaga,
Hell yeah.
which is always.
Been a rough last week for
Yeah.
Kentucky
Dude, that Florida
basketball.
one was just
Right?
that took it out of
We're
me.
reversing basketball and football all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. That's-
Right.
But no, was that you telling me about there's now previews for the ads?
Oh yeah, last week I had an ad on YouTube for an ad that they were going to
That's
show on the
ins-
Super Bowl. I was like,
I got one of those the other day, and it's like
Yeah.
click now to check it out. I was like,
yeah.
what?
Right? You're spoiling it for me
Yeah, I
too.
was like, this
Oh
is
my
fucking
God.
insane.
This is un-American.
Miller Lite apparently, if you signed in or something like that, you could do like they're gonna use regular people drinking our beer, everyday people like having a good time, and I was
Yeah.
like, you're not really showing the people drinking your beer. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Everyday
there ain't no
people.
way.
Yeah, dude. Then that
Ain't
would be
no
me
way.
doing a handstand in a dirty bar floor.
Right.
You know, it's just I saw that, and I remember I saw
Oh,
like a mom
God.
mowing her lawn with her baby on her hip with a Miller Lite, and I was like, first off, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
I was
wait
like,
a minute.
I was like, I was
Don't
like,
know if that's a target demographic.
yeah. I was
it's
like, wait, is she prego?
Postpartum
call.
mothers.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I don't know how I feel, but
Postpartum mothers love Miller Lite. Like, okay.
ever had bad breast milk? Enjoy a Miller Lite.
Yeah, right. Haven't been able to drink for 9 months. Here's a Miller.
Yeah, it's I was dumbfounded by that. But me and Mr. Brady over there, we will be starting our new jobs March 1st. We'll be
Nice.
beerless leaders on the bike.
Fearless leaders.
Yeah, you ought to see if you can get that too. A little side stuff
Really?
on the weekends, man.
I
You
mean,
can work
maybe.
new material.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I think it sounds like fun. It sounds
Yeah,
like a good
Dylan,
time.
why not you too?
I thought they already
Make an
filled it
extra
up.
couple $100. It's only a 2-hour tour.
Yeah.
That,
So one tour is 2 hours.
you saw
good
about, I think, 4
exercise.
different places. Each
Yeah.
place is like I think 30 minutes, something like that.
Huh. Wait, where do you stop at bars?
Mhm.
Okay. But there's drinks on the cart too.
Yeah, they bring their own.
Oh, okay.
So we don't serve any alcohol.
Oh, okay.
They bring their own.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's also
Get like an intercom or something.
oh, you get a little fucking
Really?
headset, dude. I'm gonna
Nice.
be tearing that shit up.
Right.
I'm gonna be making up a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
My go-to one right
That's,
now is
I mean, that's what you're best at.
oh,
so
dude,
Right.
this is
you'll have
And
no
there's Rupp
issue with
Arena,
that.
Adolf Rupp, named after Hitler himself.
yeah. My going one is this is where the what is it? The Fifth Third building, known for the Neo scene in the Matrix, actually was triggered. The Matrix, written and directed by local Tim Burton. But no, that'll be a lot of fun. You guys do anything today or tomorrow or besides the
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. Editing. And then, yeah.
Hey, did you see that? I think I sent it to you. The app to where you can create like soundscapes for your D&D games.
No, I didn't see that.
It's pretty kick-ass,
Really?
man. You can play it and you can.
Bro, I do none of the managing of the D&D. I just go in there. I don't even know how to play D&D, and I still do it like every week.
Really?
Yeah,
You
I
seem
don't
pretty
know.
invested in that.
I'm not really. It's just fun role playing, but
Yeah.
like I don't know anything.
I go in there, you invite me over, you guys are in gimp suits. I don't think this is
No, we
D&D.
do it online. Like
Oh,
literally,
okay.
it's over like Discord, but like it's all just role play for me. They like read up on it. They know all this stuff, and I'm just like, can I
What's
do
your
this?
character?
Right now he's an owl person. He's a Hedwig before he becomes Harry Potter.
I thought this was gonna be real, a lot cooler.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a story behind it. We're in like some magic school before we get sent off into the world of magic. So I chose to be Hedwig before he's Harry Potter's owl, but he has a huge ego because he knows he'll be Harry Potter's owl. Anyways, yeah.
So is that actually taking place in the Harry Potter domain?
No. This is like a random.
This is your backstory that you've created.
Yeah, this is random. Yeah, I just made it up.
What's your specialties? Are you stealth?
I don't even know yet. Honestly, we've just been taking random classes and like. It's D&D. There's no.
Oh my god! I'm so confused on what's.
It's all role playing and just storytelling essentially. So, I seriously don't know how to play D&D. Actually, if you told me like,
oh dude, it's advanced.
Yeah, it's
there's
like,
a lot of stuff.
Do a dex save. I'm like, which one the 20-sided one? I don't know.
Oh, there was one thing I did want to bring up before we go. Did you guys see that Universal pulled its music labels, its label from TikTok, and everyone's flipping the fuck out of it?
Why?
So that's all Taylor Swift songs. That's Drake songs. Kanye songs.
Wow.
And the people on there who use music for all their dances and everything are flipping. Like people are crying and stuff.
Why they do that though? Are they?
Because TikTok now is making so much money.
Yeah.
That they now want a cut of that, or they want to be paid more for their label essentially, because they know TikTok can afford. TikTok is no longer
not because TikTok's Chinese spyware, but because they're not making enough money on it.
Oh, dude, and the thing is, I heard something the other day. TikTok is no longer just for creators to make videos. As you can tell with any social media site, it eventually just turns into sponsored, added bullshit.
Yeah, it's just an ad. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's turning into. And they have there were things that they caught to where there were boosts on there, to where certain creators, if you paid for stuff, you could get your profile boosted.
Right.
And then they would take other like people that they were working with and boost their profiles and tell other people, oh, the algorithm's not rigged at all. It's actually, you just need to work harder on the stuff that you're doing and stuff. And then the ads that they have on there now, if you're not on the app more often, they actually give you more apps when you get back on and stuff. So it's just,
I don't know.
TikTok.
Fuck TikTok, dude. No,
I've never had it.
Yeah.
But people were crying on that shit, dude.
Good.
Crying on it. But hey, if you check out our TikTok, it's dope.
It's the same as the Instagram.
Yeah,
so.
stuck as static, dude. But, and we have, guess what? We have another Comic-Con coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Can we get press passes again?
Let's fucking do it, man.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's actually make a video this time.
I was going to say, even though we never released the footage.
I can't believe that's been a whole year and we've not edited that shit.
Yeah.
That'll be my project. That's something I need to try and
go for it.
Get that shit going. And then
when is that? It's March?
Yep. I think it's the weekend of, they may have moved it to March 5th or 6th, maybe 15th or something like that. But yeah, it's coming up again and supposed to be bigger, better than ever.
Nice.
But let's see.
It was pretty big last year, so.
Well, Brady going in there, man, I can't spend no money, man.
Yeah, right.
I was
coming out with the samurai sword.
Hey, Brady, I really like that skateboard. Yeah, me too. I'll get the skateboard, please. Yeah. Fucking goober.
Right.
And then you and Dylan, and I remember when I walked in, I was like, what's the vibe check here? And I just saw y'all.
Buttered.
Buttered.
Toast, bro.
When I heard that you looked at Brady and you said, dude, you're like this all the time.
Dude, how do you do this?
Yeah, man. Like,
it was just a gummy too.
I knew you were feeling it because usually you're in it, like you got the camera and everything. When you said, Hunter, I need you to hold this. Like you're like, I feel
so uncomfortable right now.
Everyone looking and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I'm like, that's when we try to, luckily we kind of cooled down a little bit, but the first time we were kind of hopping in those interviews, I remember we were just kind of like, it's just such an out of body.
We had to get like 2 drinks in us.
Yes, dude. Oh my God.
It's crazy how opposite weed and alcohol are when it comes to being in public with a camera. Because like if you have a camera and you're a little drunk, you're just like, yeah, let's go. Fuck you. Fuck everyone else. When you're high, you're like, everyone knows.
That's what everyone looks. And it was just like, and then, but me and you, we did have that moment, dude, where people were coming up and be like, "Oh, do you want to show art? Here's some free stuff."
Yeah, right.
And within 15 seconds, me and Paris were like, "Dude, we're huge.
yeah.
We're like,
Right.
we're
such a big deal.
No one else
Dude.
has cameras. No one's doing interviews.
And that one guy mid-interview, so how do you get that? Dude. And we're even going, can you give me a second?
Yeah, he was trying to talk to me. I was like, dude, I'll talk to you. We're just clearly busy right now. I'm sorry. Thanks for boosting my ego. Though.
Yeah, dude, it
that
was-
was awesome.
I don't know how we walked around with those heads afterwards.
Yeah, right.
Good Lord.
Hopefully we can get 4 press passes so you don't have to sneak in this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the thing is I usually do is that, like, you can get a little pass from someone outside who's leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just what one guy was like, his buddy was like $20, and I was like about to do it, and this one guy was like, "I'll give it to you for free." His buddy was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" I was like, "Fuck you, guy! Like, come on, bro, you're leaving."
Yeah. $20. That's like the price of it at that point.
That's what I'm saying,
yeah.
dude.
No way.
But yeah. Well, you got stuff coming around. We're getting out of this shitty ass weather. Thank
Yes.
God. Apparently, we have a polar vortex coming,
Word.
which is awesome. Can't wait to have another one of those. But
But we're here. We're stuck in static.
Yeah.
We're consistent. This will be week 4 in a row.
Hey, we're
4
getting
in
it
a row.
done.
Getting it done at the right time. Okay, we're solid. We're back on track.
We're going.
We're going. We're
doing.
We're back on track. And we'll get some guests here soon. We'll probably get alcohol again soon.
Yes.
And yes, thank you for being stuck in static with us.
Yes, sir. Everybody have a great weekend. Have fun. And I hope you enjoy the episode on Sunday.
All right.
Cool.
Signing out. Peace.
Can't have me. Nope.
I talked to the dude who always is doing the show. I don't know if you saw it on there, but he added us on Instagram.